All right, seventh grade science students, the human body systems. We're starting those. This slide shows you a few examples of picture, but more importantly, it's giving you the TEKS, Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, 712B. Identify the main functions of the systems of the human organism, including the circulatory, respiratory, skeletal, muscular, digestive, excretory, reproductive, integumentary, nervous, and endocrine systems. We need to know the functions of all those systems before it's all said and done. We're going to start with just one today, though. The nervous system. Since it's pretty much in charge of all the other systems, we like to start with this one. Those are the three main parts. You get the brain, spinal cord, and then all your body nerves. The body nerves kind of look like bones in that picture, but that's really showing you how many body nerves you have. And you have a central nervous system, which is your brain and your spinal cord, and then you have a peripheral nervous system, which means these body nerves are extending out into the periphery of your body, right? So all over, even those in your face, you can see those lines in the face of the diagram there, all through the body. The nervous system is about your perception of the environment, right? Using your senses. Really, that's what it comes down to. It's how you perceive all the sensory information that's presented to you in the environment. So the main functions: controlling senses and most body functions, and then carrying messages between the brain and the body. So if you think about your senses, if it's something you're seeing, that image that's being formed is really done by the cells in your eye and then your brain interpreting that image. You have a nerve that's going right to your brain from your eye. Your spinal cord is attached to a lot of those body nerves, and a lot of that stuff is your sense of touch. So any kind of sensation that you get from touch relayed to your brain and then back, and then you perceive it as either something that's painful or something that's normal to touch. There's a lot of different sensations as it relates to touch. You have some nerves that run all the way from your base of your spine all the way down to your toes here, bundles of nerves basically. In my case, being 6'5", some of those are close to 3 feet long. But when you step on that Lego or that tack or something like that, and you feel it right away, it's not like there's a delayed reaction. So your spinal cord is relaying that message. If you think about your sense of smell, those smells are being interpreted by your brain so that you know exactly what you're smelling. If it's a good smell, a bad smell, whatever. Your sense of hearing, so sound vibrations enter your ear, your brain interprets that, so you know what you're hearing, the volume of it, that kind of thing. And your sense of taste. You have sensory organs there so that you taste certain tastes, sweet or sour or bitter, those kinds of things are all interpreted by your brain. So it does come down to what you're sensing in the environment and how your brain interprets those senses and then relays those messages back to you, so you're knowing how to respond or react. Okay, so the next slides are slides that have some information from the book and then some questions for you to answer. Starting off with just general questions about the nervous system, and then specifically about the brain, right, with this one. And then specifically about the spinal cord with this one. And then specifically about your senses in these next three, and questions about those. Make sure you get those completed. This is going to be important information for your next test, and maybe a quiz in between there. So once you're done, make sure you've made a copy so that you have them for your notebook.